Okay, so I've been sitting on this menu for a few minutes now, just kind of watching all the little characters come on and someone come away and take them away, like Monokuma there. So I'm guessing these are all going to be new classmates. I literally just loaded up Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, despair. Little disclaimer. I actually have an energy drink here with me, just because it's been a long day. So if you hear me sipping, it's just that, so I can kind of stay awake. Rocket punch? Okay, let's start it up. From the beginning. English. We'll go straight down the middle.
Hey!
Oh, hello.
Can you hear me?
That's different.
Are you okay?
Who are you?
You seem pretty out of it. To be honest, I'm also... No, everyone else feels the same too.
Why do you sound a little like Makoto?
Since we suddenly got put in this weird situation. Hey, are you listening?
What? I'm really confused. I don't understand. Why am I here? What happened? I should try to remember that first. I began to think, disentangling the twisted knots that had formed in my mind. Think. As I gathered the fragments of my scattered memories, I began to piece together what actually happened. That's right. Okay. Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, despair. Game start. Well, that's cool. I like that. Oh, by the way, I watched the anime for the first game. 13 episodes, and they cut out a lot of stuff. Like, some of the trials took like 10, 15 minutes to get through. There was like no substance to some of them. I mean, it did reveal a little insight into some other stuff, like actually showing Sakura trying to turn the bolts on the windows and stuff. The voice actors, some of the voice actors were different. It was really strange to hear. But yeah, it cut down on a lot of stuff in that one. Anyways, that day, it wasn't just a typical day for me. It was a day that felt truly significant. I'm guessing that's us. And when that long-awaited day finally came, I felt proud in a way I can't really put into words. Did we go into Hope Peak Academy too? I felt like I'd just become a part of something greater than myself. Does that make sense? Actually, that's exactly what it's like. I was truly in a dream. Wasn't that about a Hope Peak Academy? We were on an island. Hope Peak Academy. That place was so much more than a school to me. Kids who love to play baseball will long to join the major leagues. Leon. Kids who love to play soccer would long to join a rep team. Hina. And ever since I was a kid, I felt the same way about Hope Peak Academy. Hope Peak Academy is a government-funded school for the privileged elite of society. It recruits top students from every imaginable field to inspire hope, and in doing so, shape the future. I'm kind of, and now that I'm actually know through the first game, I'm guessing that little building off to the left, that blue thing there, is the pool area. I don't even know where the heck the garden would be on the quote-unquote 5th floor there. Like, I don't see a spot where it would be. Whenever Hope Peak Academy is mentioned, it's only a matter of time before someone says, if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. And just so you know, that's not a joke or an exaggeration at all. Ow, fingers, stop tingling. Many of the current leaders of various industries are actually alumni of this school. Well, that's basically what Hope Peak Academy is all about. As they say, it's truly the Academy of Hope. And because it became the ultimate hope. There are two criteria you must meet in order to attend this school. You must be the cream of the crop. 1, you must be a current high school student. 2, you must be the very best at what you do. Unlike other schools, there aren't any entrance exams at this academy. The only way to get into school is to see itself. That's how Hope Fragments Academy operates. Itchy thumb. My thumb is very itchy right now, and I don't know why. Now, because of the talents of those who are chosen, the students of Hope Fragments Academy are called Ultimates. But even though I'm finally going to Hope Fragments Academy, the school had decided more than anything else. The truth is, my circumstance is a little different than that of my peers. Well, I guess I can put that aside for now. You'll find out soon enough, and it's nothing special we're talking about, I think. Anyway, I guess I should introduce myself first.
I'm not so special that I have to introduce myself, and formalities are always a little embarrassing. Well, this is what's expected. I guess that's how I should think about it.
Music's too loud.
My name is Hajime Hinata.
Hajime Hinata. Honestly, whenever I hear Hinata, all I can think of is freaking Naruto now.
There's only one reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy. Because I admired Hope's Peak Academy. To me, attending Hope's Peak Academy is like being a celebrity, or a superhero.
So Hajime Hinata.
In fact, instead of calling it admiration, it's more like it's always been a dream of mine.
I can't go to the menu. Can I go to the menu? Okay. Okay, no.
That's why, to feel like a member of society, to become someone I can be proud of. I always wanted to.
Video screen. I was trying to be able to turn down the sound. I was trying to get to the menu, but I guess I have to wait till I can actually move and stuff. For that reason alone, I always wanted to. For that reason alone, I'm always watching Wazowski. Always watching. Oh, I want to admit how painfully ordinary I really am. That's why hope came true. Huh? What is this? That's the elevator sound. It's a door. There's a door. Why are you going so slow? Still, I need to hurry. Because I need to go inside this classroom. Need? What need? No. Okay, but no need. No, I should hurry. What the heck is going on? These people scare me.
Huh?
Who goes there? Are you feeling all right? You look quite pale. Hey, could you be... You're also a freshman at this school, right?
Then you're all...
See for yourself. We're all freshmen too.
These guys, everyone? The freshmen who are accepted into Hope Fragments Academy, the Ultimates?
I assume. Freshmen like us have been gathered in this classroom.
Okay. Big guy right there. Looks a little like Byakuya. What? Gathered? Hey, why don't you just come inside for now? Yes, of course. Okay, UI is a lot different. I can't pause it still. Dang it. Wait, why am I being so polite? I know they're called the Ultimates, but they're still high school students like me. That's right, first impressions are crucial moments like this. I need to act more confident. Thus, to hide my nervousness from the others, and while trying to be my very best, trying my very best to act cool. Stepping inside, close the door behind me, and sat in an open seat back to the classroom. Anyway, what just happened earlier? I wanted to be here, and then the classroom door appeared right in front of me, as if I was drawn to it. But how How did I walk to this classroom? I don't remember. Apologies. I don't know what the heck was going on with my throat. Something's weird. Excuse me?
What?
What is it? Why are we all gathered in this classroom? No one said anything about coming here, so is there like an entrance ceremony or homeroom happening now? Actually, we were just about to discuss that matter. Discuss?
It's all clear now.
That's Byakuya's voice. Well, since you're the last student to arrive, let's start the discussion. Eh? This is everyone? How do you know? There are only 16 desks in this classroom, and this guy's the 16th student. Hey, it's number 16 again.
Such ignorance.
It's obvious if you bother to think about it. And just what are we going to talk about? The reason we're all gathered here in this classroom? First, I need to confirm something. Out of everyone here, is there anyone who actually remembers how they came to this classroom? We all looked around at each other. A surprised look appeared on everyone's face. Not one person raised their hand.
I see.
So before you realized that you were in the classroom, then everyone here is the same predicament.
Very strange.
Yeah, that music is very loud. Like I said, as soon as I can turn it down, I'm going to. No matter how you look at it, it's unnatural. Even you stupid-looking ones would agree, right?
What's going on?
It sure is strange. Nobody actually remembers how they came here.
Hey!
Hey, what do you mean, stupid-looking?
So, in other words...
The moment you set foot on campus, you felt a strange dizziness, and you were here and don't know why. That is what I experienced before I arrived here. Am I correct in assuming that's true for all of you? That happened to me too, but... that dizziness wasn't just me? Everyone felt the same dizziness? That's weird. I don't know what voices to give everybody, because I can't... A, can barely hear them. B, haven't heard them all. Maybe it's just a coincidence. It feels too good to be true.
Naturally.
So you're saying it's just a coincidence then?
Huh?
Only one I know is Byakuya.
So, in other words...
Meaning we can only speculate who's responsible for this strange phenomenon. Who's responsible? What is it? It feels like this is going to get even stranger. Ha! I don't know what you're so worried about, but that doesn't sound like a huge deal.
Huh?
What do you mean?
So what I mean is...
I mean, it's a minor problem. Is he gonna be like the Mondo of the class or something? Instead of trying to figure out why we're here, we should try to figure out why we can't leave.
What's that mean?
Huh? What do you mean we can't leave? Is that gonna be the next Tina?
Impossible!
Eh? Seriously? That looks like a chef's outfit. So maybe he's a cook? Ooh. I watched him rush over to the door and try with all his might to pull it open, but...
Huh?
It won't open. I can't open it.
Huh?
Huh? Why? A little while after I got here, I tried to leave to go... Okay. Go take a poop. That door won't budge at all.
Hey, hey!
Hey, what's going on?
Jeez.
If I'm on my mind, I couldn't open it. It'd be absolutely impossible for all of you.
What?
Eh? What do you mean you couldn't open it? Why? That's not possible. She's right. It's impossible. Because when I walked through the door, it opened normally. It wasn't locked at all. So I don't understand what forces are at work here.
Anyway.
There's no denying that we've been locked inside this classroom. Locked inside? Ah, there's that familiar music. What do you mean? I suddenly became aware of how heavy my body felt. As though a feeling of unspeakable dread began settling on my shoulders.
Are we screwed?
Maybe we're getting mixed up in something dangerous?
This is...
Hey, it's the person who woke me up on the beach. Or perhaps, doesn't it make more sense to think that this is an entrance exam? The entrance exam? You mean Hope Speak Academy's?
However...
But according to Hope Speak Academy, no such entrance exam exists.
But...
They may say that publicly, but it's possible that this is actually a special entrance exam.
That's wrong!
Ah, you're wrong. This is not an entrance exam.
What?
What was that just now?
Hey, bastard!
Hey, why'd you make that cutesy voice all of a sudden? I won't dispute your blunt remark about my weight, but that voice you just heard was not mine.
Huh?
Then whose is it? Actually, it's mine. Who's there? Where are you?
Perhaps.
Sounds like it came from behind the teacher's desk. Behind the teacher's desk?
Hello.
Alright, I see everyone has arrived. Let's begin. Uh-oh. Last time this happened was Monokuma. Hi? Are you going to be the new Monokuma?
Is that?
It looks like a stuffed animal.
That's right. I am a squeezably soft stuffed animal. Magical miracle girl Usami, aka Usami.
Okay, so Usami. The new headmaster?
I may not look like it, but I am your squeezably soft teacher.
I am terrified of this thing.
Nice to meet you all.
Like, at least I knew Monokuma was evil. This thing... Magical girl. That's all I can think of.
Huh?
Am I the only one who's seeing this?
What's going on?
I see it too.
Huh?
What's with this talking chihuahua? That's a chihuahua?
Everyone.
Does everybody here know what a rabbit is? As a lovely animal, it's very fluffy and soft. That's what I am. A big and dandy talking rabbit mascot. Hold on, let me process this first.
Ta-da!
Okie dokie. What do you guys think? I've never seen a stuffed animal that can sing, dance, and talk before. Yeah, it's probably more controlled or something. Don't act like such a like a child's toy. Even if it's not controlled, doesn't it look too lifelike? It's pretty nice for a toy.
Stop talking.
Opinions and mannerisms are not the issue. More importantly, based on what I just said,
Come on.
seems you know something about our current situation.
Leave it to me.
I just realized in the upper left-hand corner, this tells you the title of the song. Boy's Life of Despair. So that's the name of the song, is Boy's Life of Despair. Of course you do. I'm the lead teacher of this school trip.
What did you say?
School trip?
Come on.
Hey, when do you mean school trip? A lot of people students go on a chaperone trip with a lead teacher. It's the biggest event of the school year. We're not looking for such a little answer.
Ding, 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 ding.
Now it's the part for the fun school trip. The party? I feel like I'm tripping right now. Oh, I like that music.
Huh?
I couldn't believe my eyes. Not just my eyes, but my brain too. Oh my god, I like the music. I have to go look that up later. The world just stopped making sense. The classroom collapsed like a stage set, and what appeared before me instead was blue sky, white clouds, blue sea, white waves.
What the hell is this?
No matter how I tried to rationalize it, it was abnormal. Clearly unreasonable. Utterly crazy. Blatantly wrong. Miss Monome's practice lesson. I need to send myself this email.
Are you kidding me?
This is a joke, right?
Emergency!
Why?
Why?
Huh? What's going on?
Everyone.
Everyone, please stay calm. There's no reason to panic. See, look around. Sorry, I'm sending myself a message to my Sorry, I just looked over and I saw it loading over there, so... Feast your eyes on this beautiful ocean. It's like your heart is being washed clean, isn't it? Washes away everything, even all the bad things.
Hold on.
Hold on, give us the details. Where in the world are we? Where, yes? Well, obviously, where? Out where it's better. Out where it's better. Down in the sea.
Ta-da!
Out by the sea. I understand there's a sea, but what are we doing here? You know, your throat's gonna get hoarse if you keep screaming like that. No, I'm not scared to scream.
This.
But we were just at school, and now we're here by the sea. This is impossible.
No problem.
Please do not worry, the school trip has just started. That's all.
Hold on a sec.
But, like, why are we on a school trip all of a sudden? We've only skipped all the stuff that comes first. She's right, we're supposed to be attending Hope Speak Academy.
I see.
Hope Speak Academy, I see. What do I say? There's a feeling unsure about Hope Speak Academy, then, in that case...
Alrighty.
Please forget about Hope Speak Academy. That's why we're having a school trip in the first place.
Bastard!
The heck do you should forget about it?
Come on.
Hey, what are you scheming? What? I'm not scheming anything. I'm doing this for everyone's sake. I'm praying from the bottom of my heart that hope will grow within everyone's heart.
No problem.
There's nothing dangerous on this island whatsoever, so please, there's no need to worry at all.
Wait!
Island? Did you just say island?
Ta-da!
Yep, it certainly is beautiful. It was prepared just for us, an island free from other people in danger. You're saying this island is uninhabited?
Could it be?
Perhaps you brought this uninhabited island to make us kill each other? You know something, don't you? Kill each other?
That's...
No way. Petty business like causing violence or inflicting pain is a big no-no on this island. Even the word kill, just saying it horrifies me.
Yeah!
So scary.
What are you thinking?
Then what is the script trip you mentioned? What do you intend for us to do on this island?
Ta-da!
Alright, I shall announce it to everyone right now.
Got it?
While you all rest on Island Paradise, you must get along and strengthen your bonds with one another. That is to be enrolled in this heart-throbbing school trip.
What did you say?
Heart-throbbing school trip?
That's right!
Spend these peaceful and relaxing days nurturing hope and easy about free from pain, free from suffering. Truly, this lovey-dovey heart-throbbing school trip is everyone's homework. What the heck does that even mean? Now then.
Let the heart-throbbing school trip begin!
It goes without saying, but I had no idea what she was talking about. I couldn't follow her words at all. And then, just like that, like a curtain slowly lowering, my mind ground to a halt. What? How'd you make it not that? I'm not even trying to pronounce some of these names until I hear them. Soda. I know that one. Welcome to Dangan Island. Are you ready? What? I can't. The names are like sideways and upside down. It's hard to understand which way is which. Byakuya Togami. Yeah. Hey. 1, like you back. 2, like you fat. Huge panic at the heart-throbbing school trip? Would you like to save your current progress? Sure. I feel like I am tripping on all the drugs right now.
Can you hear me? Are you okay?
Him.
You seem pretty out of it. To be honest, I'm also... No, everyone else feels the same too. Since we suddenly got put in this weird situation. Hey, are you listening?
Why does this show that again?
Hey.
Are you sure you're okay? Leave me alone. There's no way I can leave someone alone when they look that pale. White sandy beach, crystal blue ocean, the sun's rays beaming down on me, the soft tropical wind brushing my skin. I definitely don't know what's going on. I was supposed to attend Hope Peak Academy. Why am I here at a place like this? The rabbit thing said we're on a tropical island?
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. I have no idea what's going on. That's the only thing I can say with absolute certainty. Welcome to Dangan Island. I will explain the basic controls to you. Left stick to maneuver the reticle on the screen. On a response, press X. You can then examine that person or object. Also, you can shift your point of view with the right stick. Let's press triangle and use the mysterious power to see everything you could examine. The word choice becomes super convenient if you're able to do all this from the get-go. And then please search the speech thoroughly and progress the story. Okay, can I... Oh, wait. System. Ah, dang it. Oh, this is... Okay, this is different. A crystal clear, shining blue ocean, blue sea. It's perfect for a tropical island. What's going on here? I didn't want anything like this at all. Whoa. Is that a camera? A surveillance camera? Are we being monitored or something?
That's not it.
I wouldn't say we're being monitored. I think we're just being watched for our safety. Well, it's a waste of time to think about it. Best not to worry. What's with this guy? How can he be so calm in a situation like this? Maybe he's just a chill guy. Let's talk to him and figure out who he is. Okay, I should try to understand the situation I'm in first. Okay, monitor. Why is there a monitor in a place like this? The screen is blank. What's it being used for? I guess it makes sense for there to be palm trees on a tropical island. That's a mighty fine palm tree, but now is not the time for me to impress by it.
Hey.
So how are you feeling? Are you calmed down now? I understand the confusion after everything that's happened. But why don't we start with an introduction? Introduction?
I'm Nagito Komaeda. Nice to meet you.
Nagito. Ultimate lucky student. Oh, he's the Kodo. Along with my introduction, I still have to tell you my talent so you know why Hope Academy chose me. Oh, you know, I tell you, in my case, it's a pretty disappointing talent. Disappointing talent? What do you mean?
I'm lucky.
I'd love to have that luck. What are you talking about?
That's not it.
It's not a joke or anything, that's my actual talent. I'm the ultimate lucky student. At least that's what I'm called anyway. Ultimate lucky student?
You're right.
Through a countrywide lottery, apparently only one ordinary student is selected at random to attend Hope Academy as the ultimate lucky student. And that lucky winner just happened to be me. So, what's our talent then? Chosen by a lottery. Is that really okay? I mean, is luck even real talent in the first place? It can be? How strange.
What happened?
Your face looks troubled. Oh no, I'm not troubled or anything. No, it's fine. I have mixed feelings about this too.
Someone like me?
I never thought an average, talentless high school student like me would ever enter Hope Academy. At first, I declined. I told them I didn't deserve it, but they told me they really wanted me to attend. Apparently, this so-called luck of mine is a talent that even the school doesn't fully understand. The researchers, the school picks the ultimate lucky student every year through an annual lottery. Hope Academy is amazing if they can actually research something as vague as luck. Well, thanks to that luck, a guy like me was able to attend Hope Academy, so for that I'm grateful.
This is troubling.
But on the other hand, I feel a little out of place here. Sorry, I have a bad habit of viewing most things through a pessimistic lens. Yeah, that's it for my introduction. Nagito Komaeda. Huh? Doesn't seem like the most reliable guy, but he doesn't strike me as a bad person either.
Hey!
Now then, it's your turn. Yeah, I'm Hajime Hinata. I'll ask you a question. What's your ultimate talent? I opened my mouth, but the words would not form. I felt my thoughts stalling in my head. As if I opened a book expecting to find words, and instead found blank pages. It was that kind of uncomfortable feeling. The memory I was trying to recall had completely vanished from my mind. Without realizing it, my body began to shudder as waves of discomfort began pounding against me.
What happened?
Hajime, what happened? Ah, it's nothing. I guess I'm still pretty confused by all this. I'm having trouble remembering some things. I understand how your memory might be confused after suddenly getting into a situation like this. I'm sure you'll remember soon once you've settled down. So, I don't think you need to worry about all that much. You're right.
Yep.
And I guess we're done with our introductions for now. Even though I don't know what's going on, I hope we can get along. Take Hope Fragment. Hey, did something just beep? Oh, what a weird sound. I hastily stuck my hand into my pocket. That's right, that strange mechanical sound just now definitely came from inside my pocket. It's the e-handbook. What the heck is this? It's like a PDA or a smartphone. Why is something like this inside my pocket?
Are you okay?
Usami was passing them out earlier, remember? Alright, you seem pretty evident when that was going on. I think I kind of remember, but... What is this? It's an e-handbook. What the? Where'd you come from?
I'm sorry.
How did I say you? I'm terribly sorry. I know how to apologize like a good girl. Anyway, don't you think it's cool? The handbook is absolutely vital for this school trip, so make sure you don't lose it. This device is that important?
I shall explain.
As everyone used the e-handbook to gather all of the Hope Fragments. Hope Fragments?
That's right.
On this island, you'll obtain Hope Fragments as you get along with your classmates. As your relationship with everyone improves, you'll be able to gather more and more Hope Fragments. Gather Hope Fragments so that the flower of hope achieves its full bloom. Surely that is the main purpose of the school trip.
Love, love.
Hey. She's gone. A stuffed animal that moves, talks, and also appears wherever and whenever she wants. Regardless of who's actually controlling it, it still doesn't make any sense. And what was that all about Hope Fragments? What's your deal? It's like we're in a game or something. If this feels like a game, that's rather comforting. Breaking the fourth wall much? That means we aren't going to be in any danger right away. You're probably right, but... Sour apple. Gotta love it. More importantly, you don't know anything about the other students yet, right?
Yep.
I think it's best if you at least introduce yourself to them. That's also true, but where did everyone go?
Perhaps...
Maybe they're exploring the island as well. Exploring the island?
Hey.
As long as we're expected to live in this island, we should learn as much as we can about it. For example, what's the island's name? Is there a way to escape? What about food and living arrangements? So why don't we finish introducing ourselves to the others and explore the island at the same time? I pretty much went around and introduced myself to everyone already, but I'll tag along with you. So now he's decided to come with me. Well, I guess that's helpful for me. I know I'd worry if I was left on my own.
Alright!
Should I get going then? What, is this really okay? To feel so relaxed in such a strange situation? I wouldn't, worry about it too much. Perhaps it's the tropical climate? Or is that, what's her name, Usami's fault?
What happened?
What is it, Hajime? Let's get going. Right, got it. Anyway, if this is a nightmare, I have no idea if it's even started yet. Sheesh, what kind of nightmare is that? You know, use the handbook. You can use it to check various information throughout the game. You have an e-handbook at the square button to receive includes the guidelines for the school trip and report card documents and various information. I said the game push your system page as well, but wait, there's more. You can also view the transcript and touchpad. That's all there is about the handbook. I know all this from the first game. What's the for everyone else? Oh right, you can actually reach with the circle. Okay. Whoa, this is different. Pet? You really raise your own adorable e-pet? Square. I guess I don't have one. System. Okay, option. Okay. Oh my god, the music's so much quieter.
Hey.
About exploring the island. It appears the map of this island has been installed in this e-handbook. If you use this, you should be able to find everyone easily.
Actually...
To be honest, before I arrived at this school, I did some research about everyone on the internet. I haven't learned everything about everyone, but I'm pretty sure I can give you some helpful info. Wait, you can research stuff like that on the internet? Eh? You don't know? The school is so popular that there are message boards online dedicated to talking about its students. Makoto knew about that. That's how he was able to somewhat know people. Then, was I also... I don't recall seeing your name there. I probably overlooked it.
How unexpected.
Well, it's not your fault, you really can't remember. I'm sure my name was mentioned on there. It's not a mistake, I was accepted into Hope Peak Academy.
Yep.
Anyway, I'll help you out too. So why don't we begin making your introductions? Okay, you're right. So first I need to introduce myself to everyone else I am. Then... I should apologize, there was something I forgot to tell you. If you look at the Memory Handbook, you will be able to see where everyone is. You can also instantly travel to any location displayed as Go. Also, when you travel to a point with a big mark, this is where we'll progress. Super convenient. Now then, let's go. We should probably walk to explore. First item, traveling can be done through this screen. You can move the left stick or you can run by holding the circle. While you move, if you press the left and right direction buttons, you also instantly move to the next area. Go response, you can go inside plus press next. Probably based on my but you happen to have your random pet inside your book, yes. Pet grows based on the number of steps you take, so try and walk this instead of using map jump. When you first raise a pet, there may be a small reward. Oh, this is different. Is that an airport? That's an airport. Welcome to paradise. This is an airport, right? So those things over there must be airplanes? Can we use those planes to escape this island? That's impossible. If they were damaged, I could fix them, but it looks like these planes are just for show. Just for show.
Man.
The engines are completely removed. Nothing I can do about that. Completely removed. Whoever brought us inside must have also done that, right? The same person who's controlling that stuffed animal Usami. But who's doing this? Why did they bring us to this island in the first place? And how did they do it? The more I think about it, the less sense it makes.
That's right!
Hey, that reminds me. You and me haven't introduced yet, right?
Name's Kazuichi Soda. I'm the ultimate mechanic. Nice to meet ya.
Kazuichi Soda. And the ultimate mechanic. That might be handy. As long as he doesn't die. What kind of name is last name is Soda? I suspect it from someone called the ultimate mechanic. Kazuichi is a savant when it comes to fixing machines. When he says it's about to fix this plane, it's truly beyond repair.
Hey!
Even so, to actually remove the engine, whoever's keeping us here must have planned this to a T. You think so too, huh? Doesn't that seem pretty strange to you?
That was close.
Yeah, it's pretty strange, but I think it's an acceptable level of strange, you know? Huh?
I mean...
Well, think about it. It's not like we're being forced to do something dangerous or anything. That was mentioned in the safety precautions for this school trip. Remember the school trip guidelines written in the e-handbook? Extreme violence is prohibited on this island. Please live peacefully and relaxing life with your fellow students. Consider to each other and together to obtain Hope Fragments. Lettering is not allowed. Let us coexist with the island's bountiful nature and mutual prosperity. The lead teacher cannot directly interfere with the students. An exception to this rule is made if any student violates a rule. Those are all going to change once Monokuma shows up. I know it. It looks like we're being kept safe, so why shouldn't we be like any other school trip? I have this feeling that Monokuma's going to show up, because at the end of the first game, he reawakened. So he's going to end up somehow taking control of this whole thing. There's nothing dangerous on this island. Spend these peaceful and resting days nourishing hope. Just as Usami said earlier. Seems these rules are in place to help us do that. Are you saying you believe what that thing told us? She forced us to come here, you know? Don't be such a pessimist. You should look at this situation with a bit more hope, you know? The heck is... Oh, it's the luggage thing over on the right. I just saw this... That teal bag there. Optimism is essential for people to live satisfied lives.
That's right!
Well, I guess escape for just a notification and see how this whole thing plays out, right? You stare closely at that strange-looking bunny girl, she might start looking pretty cute. Oh. Are you a furry? I'm actually jealous of how carefree he's being right now. And who are you, good sir?
Fiend.
Stop right there. If you value your life, do not come any closer. Huh?
Fine.
I said stay back. Very well, I shall accept that courage of yours. What's this guy talking about? Would you like to know my name? Others may see your courage as recklessness. However, I welcome it.
Listen well.
In honor of your courage, I shall reveal you my name. May you never forget it as long as you live.
You may call me Gundam Tanaka. Remember it well, for it is the name that will one day rule this world.
Gundam Tanaka. Ultimate breeder? Huh? Rule this world? He's kidding, right? If he's actually serious, it's kind of out there.
Let me ask.
Oh, then it's my turn to ask questions. Whose master are you? Eh?
You!
Which tribe did you make your pact with? Answer me. Huh? What do you mean, pact?
Burn in the fires of pandemonium!
Answer me now, though I shall cast you into a watery grave once you do. That's best if I don't answer.
Perhaps?
I think he's asking if you used to have a pet. A pet? The only one I ever take care of was a hermit crab we passed around in elementary school.
Impossible!
So, a mere insect.
Face your powerlessness!
Good God, this guy is... Yeah. Your magic essence casts us at a lowly 5. Trash. Trash. Really?
Kneel!
Is it wrong to call it trash? Trash like you should not dare to speak to one as grand as me.
My name is Gundam Tanaka!
Who do you think I am? I am the great and powerful Gundam Tanaka, Supreme Overlord of Ice. Hold on a minute, some of the strangers came out of your scarf.
This is the Tanaka Empire!
Taming evil by myself. Yeah, taming evil by using myself as a bed. Surely this is the secret art of the Tanaka Empire. That is a fat thing on his shoulder. It's like something you'd see on a nature show. I guess he totally fits the bill of ultimate breeder. Why can't I read all of a sudden? One of my 4 dark divas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jump, has this to say. That one on his shoulder is just absolutely fat. We're not used to going easy on our enemies, so don't make us angry. You like us when we're angry. What, Incredible Hulk there? Okay, this guy's a psycho. Yeah, I know he seems a little odd, but apparently he did splendidly as a member of the breeding club. I heard he can take any animal and even manage to succeed in proliferating an endangered species. Rumor has it he can speak to animals. Well, that's probably just a joke. Speaking of animals, well, he's certainly eccentric enough in that regard. I mean, there's no way a normal person would attempt to raise hamsters inside their own scarf. Anything else here? Okay. So we met Kazuichi Soda and Gundam Tanaka. I just wanna... Actually... I'm gonna... lower that by 1 more. I don't even know where the heck I am. Jabberwock Park. Reveal the map of Jabberwock Island. So I guess that's what this place is called. Rocket Punch Market. So this is the supermarket. It's pretty big. If I want to check with the island, does that mean we're in international waters?
You're right.
Thanks to this place, we won't need to worry about food and other necessities for a while. For a while?
Wow.
Yeah, it's just a figure of speech. But there's no guarantee anything here is edible. What if all this stuff is poisoned?
What?
You certainly are the skeptical type. Of course I am. Even the supermarket is strange. Look around. We're in this gigantic supermarket and there's nobody else here except us. Well, that can't be held. Didn't Usami say this island is uninhabited? That's exactly my point. Ugh.
What happened?
It's nothing. She's staring at me funny. You know? I'm sorry. Why is she crying?
Hajime.
Bullying a girl. Not cool, Hajime. Didn't do anything. So your name is Hajime. It's okay with you. May I please remember your name? Of course, I don't mind you remembering it, but...
My name is Mikan Sumiki. From the bottom of my heart, I hope we can get along.
Mikan Sumiki. Is she gonna be like the next Toko or something? Ultimate Nurse. That'll be useful. When someone hurts and starts dying.
Well...
No. Mine is trying to complain from nervousness. And I went through all this trouble preparing 5,000 different topics to discuss after introductions. That seems excessive. It's okay if you take your time and remember slowly, and we'll wait as long as it takes. Wait forever if that's what it takes. Isn't he just putting more pressure on her? Well, I guess I'll ask you since I won't get anywhere asking her, so... What's her deal? Mikan is the ultimate nurse. If you ever get injured, you'll need her help, so it's best if you get along with her now. If you get wounded and don't treat it, there's a good possibility you get an infection and die. Don't say something so morbid so naturally. I'm sorry for laughing so suddenly. It's just, I can't help it. I'm so happy. I can't remember the last time I made any friends. I don't think you actually want to be friends with me. I'm so sorry I said that so presumptuous. I'll do anything you say, just please don't hate me. Yeah, next Toko Fukawa there.
Man.
Well, you're a girl, not cool, Hajime. Seriously, why does this keep happening? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't be nice to her.
Peeking! Hello!
Oh, hi! Who are you? I'm Hajime Hinata.
Hello!
Attention's super low. Are you feeling alright?
Oh!
That's right. Introductions are a go-go.
Ibuki Miyota! Put it together and what do you get? Ibuki Miyota!
Ibuki Miyota. Ultimate musician. Yeah, I can see that.
Yes!
Alright, introductions are finished. More importantly, check out this bombastic supermarket.
I see.
Hamburger, ramen noodles, chili beans, bratwurst, pasta, ooh, melons.
No problemo!
What is with that face? She looks like Usopp from One Piece. Americans, Chinese, Mexicans, Germans, Italians, and even people from Yubari would shop here.
Yahoo!
Man, I'm getting hella stoked. 31 flavors of stoked for all the deliciousness. When I'm excited, I get hungry. I don't understand it myself. Why do I get hungry when I'm excited? Why do I get excited when I'm hungry? The human body sure is a mystery. This energetic young lady is known as the ultimate musician. She used to play guitar in an all-girl band that was super popular with other high school girls. I wonder if she played with Sayaka at all. Who knows? Apparently their hit single, After School Poyoyan Hour, sold over 1 million copies. A super popular all-girl high school band? That sounds familiar. Yes.
But...
due to creative differences, she left the band to pursue a solo career. Creative differences?
Oh my!
Are you interested? You could hear me? Man, itchy nose. Boogie's a musician after all.
Guitar!
Like Schubert, Bach, Edison, Van Gogh, Perez, and Senna. I too am an awesome musician. Some of those aren't musicians though. Oh, so you seem to have good hearing. Wait, most of those people you mentioned weren't musicians at all. Don't sweat the details. Okay. She's a little strange. I'm level 2. Hotel. I'm guessing this is where we're gonna be living. Hotel Mirai? Oh, it's a pretty nice hotel.
Perhaps...
The Hotel Mirai, huh? Looks like it's named for the Japanese word for future. When we were told to live on this island, I was worried we'd have to pitch a tent or something.
I'm glad.
If we can live in a grand hotel like this, I don't think we'll have to worry about being comfortable. Comfort is an option here. Why don't we don't even know why we're being forced to live on this island? You just accept this. You're way too excited about living here.
Hey.
Well, it seems obvious that this area would make a good base, so why don't we look around for a bit? Why is this guy so calm? It's like he doesn't think the situation is a big deal at all. Has he been put through a lot of trauma or something? I'm happily displayed a fresh triangle. Is it a triangle? Don't make me repeat myself. Okay. Let's talk to the short guy over here. Who the heck are you? Don't talk all friendly and stuff to me. Jeez. This guy is already in a crappy mood.
You!
What is that? You got something you want to say?
Now.
Relax. I'm not gonna attempt it. We're only here to introduce ourselves.
Huh?
What? Introduce yourselves?
Hey.
So you haven't been properly introduced to each other, right?
Name's Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu. Just so we're clear, I don't plan to act friendly and shit with you guys.
Fuyuhiko. Not even gonna attempt the last name again. Ultimate Yakuza. Even though he's got a baby face, he's also incredibly rude. Fuyuhiko is a high school student and heir to the Kuzuryu clan. The Kuzuryu, don't tell me he's...
Yep.
I'm sure you've at least heard of them before, right? The Kuzuryu clan is the largest criminal syndicate in the nation, with membership surpassing 30,000.
How admirable.
Which means he's the ultimate Yakuza. They're heir to a Yakuza clan, and it's the Kuzuryu clan, no less.
Actually...
By the way, mentioning his baby face around him is expressly forbidden, so be careful. So you better be careful. You ran out of fingers before he was done with you. That was close. I nearly lost all my fingers. Nagito, you're like my savior or something. You're just exaggerating. I guess not.
Hey, bastard!
All done here. How about you make like a tree and F off? Good God. Okay, who are you?
Hey!
Aren't you the guy who was squatting on the beach earlier and burying your face in your arms? Yeah.
You are a boy, right?
Hey, you gotta keep it together, you know? At times like this, it's the boy's job to keep the girls safe. You're right.
Yeah.
Do you want me to introduce myself? I haven't done it yet, right?
Let's see. I'm Mahiru Koizumi. I'll be counting on you from now on.
Mahiru. Ultimate photographer.
Actually...
Mahiru is known as the ultimate photographer. She has a promising future as a photojournalist. I'm not an expert on photography, but I hear she's a young photographer who has won numerous awards. On that note, she's known for her skill at taking pictures of people. The ultimate photographer, huh? Well, there's a camera hanging from her neck. I kind of assumed that already.
Aww.
Honestly, I'm a little relieved. You guys seem decent enough. Decent? Well, there's a lot of weirdos here. Can't tell if they're really ultimates or, like, just insane. I'm eager to get along with everyone so we can get off this island, but I was worried things wouldn't go well. Get off this island? What do you mean?
Huh?
You don't know? That's what that stuffed animal Usami was saying. After you finish collecting all Hope Fragments that you earned by getting along with everyone.
Come on!
This joke of a school trip will be over. We can all leave this island together. That's all we have to do when we go home? Is that true? Did she mean that?
Jeez!
Hey, you should be paying closer attention. This is, like, really important.
Hey.
Well, how do you mean now that you know this? You must feel a little relieved, right? As long as we live here peacefully, we'll be able to leave this island soon enough. There's no reason to act so panicky. Even so, what's the reason? Why do we have to do something like this? I mean, to go through all the effort of bringing us here to live together and get along. Doesn't make any sense.
But...
I may not know why we're here, but if that's all we have to do to go home, then that's all there is to it. I want to see something real quick. Was omnipresence? It doesn't say where Hope Fragments are. Also, 11 more steps and it grows up. Yay! Not about that.
I'm glad.
Overall, I'm glad. I mean, it's like really not that big of a deal. Not a big deal, really. We're told on a school trip without any warning that we're taken to a place like this. And then we're told to forget about Hope's Peak Academy. Come on, no running. Is he sure this isn't a big deal?
Hey!
Hey.
You...
Don't me. What about your introduction? I've been waiting for like forever, you know. Ah, sorry. I'm Hajime Hinata. It's nice to meet you too. See, Hajime Hinata, huh?
Too bad!
Sorry to disappoint you, but I've already made a mental note to remember you as the unreliable Hajime.
You better do your best.
It's gonna be tough for you to change my mind. You better man up and try even harder to do your best. I see you're whipped already, Hajime.
Got it?
Talking to both of you, you better man up and do better. Got it? Okay, so she's like a feminist here. Jeez. So no one outside? Big dude. Mondo 2. You have toilet paper stuck to you. That's right, you haven't told me your name.
Oh!
My name?
I am the ultimate team manager, Nekomaru Nidai!
Nekomaru. Ultimate team manager. Okay. Weird thing to be an ultimate. Hello, I'm Hajime Hinata.
Your voice is too soft!
Hold it right there, your voice is too soft. Let your voice rise from the bottom of your stomach. I'm Hajime Hinata. No, you could be louder than that. Do it again. Please make your acquaintance. I am not healing that right now.
I am Nekomaru Nidai!
Don't forget it, even if you go to the heck. I'm the ultimate team manager, Nekomaru Nidai. You don't need to repeat your name so much, I won't forget it. I agree to your terms. He sure is boisterous. It's not just his voice, his whole body seems loud.
Yep.
Nekomaru Nidai is known as the ultimate team manager. Ultimate team manager? So he's not on the team, he just manages one?
Nope.
He's not just a team manager, after all, he's an ultimate. He's traveled to numerous towns and played an active role in various sports clubs managing their teams. For instance, he led some high school rugby team full of delinquents to victory in national playoffs. He's also rescued a baseball club on the verge of being shut down and led them to national victory as well. Rumor has it he's even training that famous Japanese pitcher who always plays in the American League. If that's all true, he totally deserves to be called the ultimate team manager, but with a build like this, he'd be better off playing on a team instead of managing one. You have, like, toilet paper or something stuck to you. Is that when you went and took a crap? Okay, took a step and got hatched. Presents. Shibimi. It's crawling around, it's adorable. Hold on. Is there anyone down here? No. Level up. Go inside. Hotel lobby. This is very strange how everything plays up. Yeah, even inside this place looks grand too. If it really was a normal school trip, I'd be smiling by now. But why are we the only ones at this hotel?
Now.
It's an uninhabited island, it can't be helped. For an uninhabited island, this hotel looks pretty well capped, and it seems electricity won't be an issue. What in the world is going on this island? Okay, chicken greens.
State your business.
Well, I just wanted to introduce myself. Is that alright with you? An introduction?
Understood.
I don't mind. I'm Hajime Hinata. Nice to meet you.
My name is Peko Pekoyama. It is nice to meet you too.
She sounds a little like Celeste. Peko Pekoyama. Ultimate Swordswoman. Is that a sword on her back?
Actually...
This dignified-looking woman is known as the Ultimate Swordswoman. It's hard to believe someone with a cute name like Peko Pekoyama could be so skilled with a blade. I've heard she's a kendo master and that most adult men don't even stand a chance against her. There's definitely something up with her. Her eyes are really intense.
It appears...
If what that rabbit said is true, we are expected to live together on this island. Yeah, you're right. It's necessary for men and women who live together to respect each other. Don't try anything inappropriate. I would prefer not to kill anyone. Kill? Isn't that sword on your back made of bamboo?
Yes.
Though it may seem impossible to kill someone with this, a misaimed blow can be fatal. Well, an aimed blow can be fatal too. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. And who are you? There's some girl playing an arcade game. She looks completely absorbed by it.
Hajime.
You haven't probably introduced yourself to her either, right? Yeah, you're right. She seems really focused on her game, but I guess I should try to talk to her. Excuse me? I'd like to introduce myself.
Hey!
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I must have been a little too focused on my game. A little, are you sure about that? Let's see, alright, introductions, got it.
I'm Chiaki Nanami, the ultimate gamer. Video games are my hobby, and I'm a fan of all genres.
Now that's a girl I could get behind. Chiaki Nanami.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Hajime Hinata. Nice to meet you too.
Yep.
Yeah, totally. Seems like this conversation is going rather slow. Well, she's dating right now.
Well?
It's more like the kind of person who has to gather my thoughts before I can start talking. Like, I can't talk that well unless I've already prepared everything I want to say in my head. Especially when I'm meeting new people. Well, if I get used to them, I can usually talk a little faster. She's still focused on her game, she hasn't looked at me at all. She may be the ultimate gamer, but how can she play video games at a time like this? That would totally be me. Please don't do that. It's contagious.
Sleepy.
Yes, me too. Stairs. Hotel restaurant. So this is a hotel restaurant.
Amazing!
It's enormous. We could easily hold a banquet here. It's kind of this tropical open country feeling. Open, even though we're stuck on this island. Are we really stuck here? What else could it be?
Sorry.
Oh, well, let's finish introducing ourselves first. Look, there are two people talking over there. What is up with that face? That's right, I'm having a hard time because it's full of poison. It really sucks. Speaking of which, it'd be great if you could use your mouth to suck it out. What? Poison? I see. Hey, you guys have a moment? Whoa, denied. Denied.
Good day.
Hello, it's nice to meet you. Hello, my name is Hajime Hinata. Nice to meet you too.
Hello there.
Hello there, you must be the new guy.
My name is Teru Hanamura. On the streets, I'm known as the ultimate cook.
Teru.
But could you guys call me the ultimate chef instead? It has more of a big city flavor to it, you know?
I like his voice. Teru Hanamura. I hope we get along later.
I am sorry!
Well, that reminds me, I've not properly introduced myself either. I'm terribly sorry to keep you waiting.
My name is Sonia Nevermind.
Never mind what? Sorry. The ultimate princess. Oh. Okay. I'm a foreign exchange student with a small European kingdom called Novoslek. I may cause trouble here and there, but I hope we can get along well. Same here, hope we get along too. Serious sloth? What? White porcelain skin, sparkling blue eyes, and her hair glitters with fields of wheat. It's like she has this mysterious charm that I want to gaze at forever. Are you enchanted? Well, that probably can't be helped. She's known as the ultimate princess, which means she's actually royalty. The ultimate princess? How do you become like an ultimate princess? That makes no sense. Normally I'd be surprised to hear that, but it's not just her beauty, she's also graceful. I'm completely at ease even though she's a real princess. This may be rude of me to say, but truthfully, I feel happy. Huh? What are you happy about? In my home country, I did not have a single friend of my age whose standing in society matched my own. So to be able to do something like this with everyone is a new experience for me.
I shall praise you.
I shall extol your virtues. Extol my virtues? Thanks. What? I suddenly feel the urge to drop to one knee and bow. Hey, you three, am I being left off the menu or something? No, that's not it. Yeah, the Twitch modes on PlayStation kind of suck, don't they? And once I eventually get my own setup and actually get on Twitch, I'll fix it. Oh, Tier 2, it's like you check out the restaurant first, as the ultimate chef. Do you like it? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested. And since I do not want to be a liar, then truthfully, yeah, I like it.
Well, guess that's about it.
I like the big city flavor of my hometown. A country atmosphere like this is also splendid. Hey, are you?
Understand.
Refined, cultured, guilty as charged. No, not that. You just don't seem very worried, huh? Worried? What's there to worry about? Actually, I'm really happy. Happy? Why is that? If I can get serious real quick, I have a sneaky suspicion that Miss Pecco is actually a bit of a freak if you catch... Oh, come on, not again. What do you mean? What do you think? What?
Bonjour.
She's probably going to put... What are your thoughts on that? Oh, then should we discuss this somewhere privately? Come on. No thanks. Well, putting that aside for now, this might also seem unexpected to you, but I feel like Miss Sonia over there has a good chance of putting out. You see, everybody knows princesses are groomed to lack common sense, right?
Understand.
For example, I could tell her my lemons are full of poison and ask her to suck it up. Is that what you were doing when we arrived? Haha, is that what he was talking about, poison, earlier? Not much, just enjoying the first part of a new game, of the version 2 here. I really hope it's not as dialogue heavy as the first one. Pardon me, what are you talking about? We'll discuss this later. I'd better not see you try that again. Anyway, when I fantasy about stuff like that, I can't help but look forward to living on this island. When it comes to cooking, love and passion is the most important ingredient. This guy creeps me the heck out. Besides, it seems dangerous for a completely different reason. Not what I wanted to hit. What am I missing? Okay. There we go. I need to get back into streaming Overwatch too. Maybe some other games. That's just lately these games just taking my full attention. They're fun. Usami Corral. This looks like a ranch. Though there aren't many animals around.
Right?
Oh, you found out. You found it out. Julian, seriously, where did you get your pairing from? I can show up anywhere, anytime. The system allows me to appear anywhere on the island. It's all thanks to this handy dandy magic stick. Magic stick, huh? She's talking about that toy she's holding. Still, I'm quite troubled. Oh, a ranch without any moo cows is like a soccer team without any balls. Might want to rephrase that.
Alrighty!
Just leave it to me and my handy dandy magic stick.
Bibbidi bobbidi, bibbidi bobbidi! Bibbidi bibbidi, bobbidi bobbidi!
Huh?
Boo! Turn into a moo cow!
I'm what? What? I hate success. What was that just now? A chicken changed into a cow?
That's not it.
Nah, it's probably some sort of trick or illusion. There was a setup before we got here. She's probably trying to make us happy, but I guess it had opposite effect on you, Hajime. A trick? An illusion? Well, if you think rationally, it makes sense. A chicken can't just change into a cow. Messing with moving things like that is just not cool, you know? Okay, who are you, shorty?
Squish! Squish!
What's this kid doing? She's sitting down and keeps pressing her finger into the floor with all her strength. Are you okay? I haven't introduced myself, right? My name is Hajime Hinata.
I'm Hiyoko Saionji.
Hiyoko Saionji. Okay. Ultimate traditional dancer. Guess that would explain the,
Squish!
kimono,
Squish!
I think it is. She stopped pressing her finger onto the floor. Seriously, what's she doing? And her appearance and voice are so young. Can't believe she's actually a high school student.
Actually...
Hiyoko's talent has made her known as the ultimate traditional dancer. As a rookie, the Japanese dance industry expects a lot from her. She's already performed overseas many times. It seems her performances are popular among young audiences, which is rare in the Japanese dance industry. Well, then again, her fans are mostly men. So because she looks so young, her fans probably all have the same niche or something.
Squish! Squish!
Eesh. Freaking weirdos. Hey, what exactly are you doing? I'm squishing. Squishing what?
Mr. Ants! Duh!
I'm squishing lots of Mr. Ants. Come again? If you squish your tummies just right, it makes this awesome sound.
Hey, you!
Want to do it together? Heck no. Okay. You wuss. This kid, her attitude doesn't match her appearance at all. Level up. And... who are you?
Yo!
Hey, who are you dudes? It's nice to finally meet you. I'm Hajime Hinata. Gotcha, and who's this other dude?
What?
Huh? Have we already met? Oh, I'm sorry. Pretty much suck at remembering names, and I've met so many interesting characters today. I'm Nagito Komeda. If you can, please don't forget my name again.
Yo! The name's Akane Owari. Nice to meet ya.
Akane Owari. Ultimate Gymnast. Yeah, next Tina, basically.
Well...
Akane is known as the Ultimate Gymnast and an all-around super athlete. Rumor has it she's a wild troublemaker, but her athletic ability is off the charts. However, her basics and fundamentals are all over the place, so her gymnastic routines are mostly improvised. If she's in her groove, she performs splendidly, but if she's not, she loses interest and switches it up. How self-centered, no matter how you cut it, she definitely sounds like a troublemaker. Even though, she's called the Ultimate Gymnast for a reason, so her performances must be amazing to see. I can't visualize her as a normal high school student. I mean, she's got the physique of an Olympic athlete.
What?
Huh? Don't tell me you...
Unexpected.
I get it, so you have to thank your sexy bodies, huh? You really loud, and I know you're doing that on purpose. Okay. Now to the center area where Byakuya is.
Hajime.
Looks like if we go across this bridge, we can reach another island not far from here. Is it safe? That's what we're going to find out, right? If it's not safe, if it's not safe when we get there, then what will you do? Why could I not read that sentence? Holy crap. I'm mostly doing this just because I want to be able to level up my pet. 5. I probably should have went the other way. Hey, we get some more steps in for our pet though. I really want to get a Tamagotchi now. Though I think with my work I wouldn't be able to keep it alive. The phone app version of Tamagotchi is terrible too. Something different. Jabberwock Park. Jabberwock. Oh wait. What the heck? So, this is a park.
This is...
Parks surrounded by the ocean. Feels so nice. Such a laid-back attitude. But if we weren't in a situation like this, I'd probably be enjoying some lazy sunbathing myself. If being the key word. How are introductions going? I'd like to inform you about another feature. You may have already noticed, but you have a level assigned to you. It's displayed in the top right corner of your screen. The level increases by performing various actions, such as walking, examining, and talking to others. Every time you level up, you become stronger than you were before. The number of skills you equip is also increased, so please do your hardest to level up often. Yakuya Toga. What do you want? This guy's presence is overwhelming. He doesn't seem very approachable. Even his body is overwhelming.
Hey.
Ah, Byakuya. Have time for a small introduction? Introduction? Come on, Hajime. Hello, my name is Hajime Hinata.
My name is Byakuya Togami.
Ultimate Affluent Progeny. I'm done. That's it, right? Back off. I can tell this guy is thumbing his nose at me. Well, I suppose that's Byakuya for you. What do you mean?
Actually...
That guy is particularly special, even by ultimate standards. He's next in line to inherit his family's massive financial conglomerate. He's already begun managing the business operations, and his net worth is, well, enormous.
How admirable.
It's completely accurate to call him the ultimate affluent progeny. He's the epitome of exceptional. It's like a manga origin story. Who there, Hajime, was it? Eh? Tell me, why did Hope Speak Academy choose you? What is your ultimate talent? The thing is, I honestly can't remember. What? You don't remember? Apparently he lost his memory due to shock. He can't really remember much. How foolish.
Yes?
I do believe we have finished talking. How much longer do you intend to stand there?
Listen.
Too long. That's the only thing you scheming types are good at, it seems. Let's just leave, Hajime. Yeah, sure thing. This building that overwhelming aura of refinement just pushes people away. Is this what it means to be the ultimate affluent progeny? It's nighttime. Was that a school bell just now?
Huh?
Hajime, look at the monitor over there.
Congratulations, everyone! It appears that everyone has finished collecting the Hope Fragments. I'm so happy! So, I've prepared a present for everyone that'll make you all very happy. I apologize for the trouble, but please gather at the beach. May shining hope be with you all.
What to do?
You said to meet at the beach? Is that gonna be okay? I'm starting to have a bad feeling about this.
But...
thinking to myself anything. We can do that after we go to the beach. Is that precaution really enough? To be honest, I'm really worried, but it would look bad if I was the only one who didn't go. Okay, I'm not walking there, because that was extremely far away. Or maybe not. Maybe it wasn't as far as I thought. Oh well.
Such ignorance.
You guys are the last to arrive. What are you dilly-dallying for? Sorry to keep you all waiting.
That's fine.
Well, that's alright. More importantly, this is our only chance to talk between ourselves before that rabbit returns. Let's talk.
Listen.
Now then, let me hear your initial impressions of this island.
Now that you mention it,
I've noticed numerous blacked out bridges on the central island.
Oh!
Well, those are there so everybody doesn't get lost. I tried to cross one of them and the rabbit shows up and told me, so I'm telling the truth.
What?
So we don't get lost. Is this island really that big? So big? If you look at the depth, it's just a normal island, right? It's got a resort and everything. Well, not that I've been to a resort before, but...
Hey, hey!
Also, there's a big ranch. There's also a large supermarket, too. Looks like it stocks everything with food to living amenities. The hotel was really nice, too. It'd be great if we can stay there. The restaurant inside the hotel was very nice. It seemed to cater to more plebeian taste.
Hey.
Can you guys listen to what I want to say, too? I found something very important on this island.
I can't stop.
Girls, very, very cute girls. Haha, I love the place. Getting goosebumps. Oh, you're fools. I can't believe nobody has mentioned the most serious truth.
Huh?
The most serious truth?
Not possible.
But no one here realized that you were all bigger fools than I thought. What did you say, you fat bastard? Don't be talking about all big and stuff.
Such ignorance.
Small dog shouldn't bark so loud. Ooh, firing back. What does he mean? Okay, we'll talk to Byakuya then. What's the most serious truth? Did you find something out about this island? Have you all gone to the park that's across the bridge? Park with that weird bronze statue and all those creepy animals, right?
Listen.
When I saw it, I remembered a story I'd heard before. There's an island in the Pacific Ocean, a beautiful island paradise where summer never ends. It consists of a central island surrounded by 5 different islands. It also said that the 5 holy animals symbolize each of those surrounding islands.
Listen.
That island's name is Jabberwock Island. Jabberwock Island. And it kind of already told us that.
Could it be?
Could this island be Jabberwock Island? Is that the name of this island?
Very strange.
So, there's something on my mind. In fact, according to what I've heard, Jabberwock Island is already... Never mind.
Hold on!
Hold the radio, that was a rather incomplete story you've told us.
Don't worry.
I shall let you know once I obtain more information. I don't care what the island's called. Nico Island or Papu Island or whatever. Doesn't change the fact that we all gotta live here, right? Oh, the other shop island sure is exciting. I'm super looking forward to it. Right on, this ain't so bad. It's cool at all. Hey, you guys.
I like it!
I like this island too. Can't say anything about the rest of you cretins. Did I hear something? Still worried, but I don't feel like as worried as I did earlier. Yeah, since there's no danger or inconvenience, I feel like this won't be a problem. Hey, listen to what you guys are saying. We need to stay calm and think about this. We're all here to come to Hope Speak Academy, right? We're living on an island like this instead. No matter what, it's completely weird.
Fiend.
Why don't you just stop talking for a while? Go cool your head off or something.
To tell you the truth.
Plus, if we want to leave, there's no way we can. There's no ship, and planes are just for show.
It appears.
If we want to discover, there's no way to contact the outside world either. In conclusion, it would be impossible to call for help. Then why don't we just swim home?
It's impossible!
Oh, hey, you can swim that far.
Show some spirit!
Yeah,
What?
thank you.
Are you stupid?
I'm telling you, that's impossible. Then what if we cut down some trees and made a raft?
I won't let you!
You can't do that. That's the biggest of no-nos.
Got it?
These are called the guidelines of the school trip. Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with the island's bountiful nature and mutual prosperity. Got it. I want everyone to get along and live peacefully on this beautiful tropical island. What's with these rules? Who cares about that?
That's enough.
Stop. This rabbit seems to be rather finicky about these so-called rules. Based on that, what if your reactions place everyone here in danger? Maybe your danger's a bit much. Don't do something like that.
Hajime.
I understand how you feel, but you need to calm down a little, okay?
For now.
As long as we don't do anything weird, since there's no danger.
Yep.
As long as we gather the Hope Fragments, we'll be able to get off this island soon. You're all just gonna believe that? There's no other choice but to believe it. For now, that is.
Hey, hey!
Anyway, Usami, what's this present you mentioned in your announcement earlier? Oh, that's right. Well, of course I didn't forget.
Love!
Love, this is it. Don't be upset. I prepared one for all of you, so don't worry. What is this? It's an Usami strap. If you squeeze the tummy, it talks.
I'm Usami, magical miracle girl Usami. I'm an itty-bitty girl who's sweet like milk.
Isn't it cute? Love. What a waste of time. Yeah, I got my hopes up too. I'm ashamed. He's not had my hopes up.
You think so?
Really? I think it's pretty cute, especially how the ears look like a rabbit's. Well, Usami does mean rabbit, you know. Regardless, a large number of Usami straps ended up on the beach anyway. As a figured, after everybody received the strap, they just tossed them on the beach. Hey, you can't take the nature with trash. See, even you think they're trash. Usami sadly picked up the straps and looked at us with a golden expression on her face. I prepared one more present too, but now I don't want to give it to you bad kids.
Could it be?
You have something else? Well, compared to the other show, it's not that big of a deal. Basically, I prepared a motive for everyone. Oh. A motive?
Hey!
That's right, a motive for everyone to get along. We've come all this way to the tropical island, so I thought it'd be great to do something island-themed. Like what, I think throwing a big party or something?
Ding, ding, ding!
Correct!
Wow!
Is it a festival? Maybe a miniature shrine? How wonderful.
Anyway...
Excuse me, Miss Sonia. My lens are so full of poison, and I appreciate if you could suck it out with your mouth.
Wait!
Knock it off, Taro.
Alright!
Oh, you're turning lanes? You betcha.
That's...
Just ignore him, Sonia.
I got it!
Oh, we're talking about fun parties on Tropical Island. Maybe it should be a barbecue or something. Campfire sounds fun, too.
Let's kill!
Let's find a hoop snake and kill it.
You serious?
Is looking for one not enough for you?
I see!
Seems everyone's a different idea, but if we're gonna be at the ocean, then first,
Ta-da!
this is what it's all about.
This is...
Swimming bag?
Love!
Correct, love.
Whoa!
Then that means...
Ta-da!
That's right, I have swimsuits for everyone. Well, school swimsuits, actually. I hope that's okay. Are you telling us to go swimming in a situation like this?
Let's...
Oh, good morning, you guys to swim or anything. It's just, if you want to go swimming, you can. There's no way I'm going swimming. There's no way anyone can be so thoughtless as to go swimming in a situation like this.
Yahoo!
Eh?
That's right!
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If it wasn't this nice, there's no way I'm gonna pass on swimming. I agree. Even my nose agree, see? So stop. Your tender lines, I understand.
Wait!
Seriously, don't try to understand.
Hey!
How long has it been since I last swam in the sea? Alright, let's go change. Those of us who were excited to go swimming went to get their swimsuits from Usami. And ran straight to the hotel to change.
Hey.
What are you gonna do, Hajime?
Hajime.
I understand how you feel, but I won't force you to do anything you don't want to do. But if you feel like you're happy you came along too. After you said that, Nagatu ran over to the hotel as fast as well. There's no danger on this island. There's nothing tragic waiting to happen on this island. Is that really true? If so, am I actually wrong? You're not gonna swim, Byakuya?
Not possible.
Of course not.
That's enough.
However, don't think that makes us friends or anything. Our reasons couldn't be more different. Different reasons? You can accept our situation because you're nothing but a coward, right? Coward?
What?
That Usami thing is not lying to us. You're starting to realize that, aren't you? Then why aren't you going to swim? I simply don't like ocean water. It's too salty. That's not something to boast about. Well, kids say the same thing when they don't want to swim. You're not gonna swim? You have a ton of drool coming out of your mouth.
Sleepy.
I really like sleepy right now. I see, it'd be a problem if you fell asleep while you're swimming. I'd probably drown. Well, like, definitely drown. But to be sleeping in a situation like this, you sure have some bold nerves. Okay, Fujiko. Don't talk to me. Swimming blows, but talking to you is even more annoying. Mind your own business. Man, you're so blunt. Speaking of which, everyone has returned. As Usami said that, it turned around and saw a group of people wearing swimsuits jumping into the ocean, shouting with joy.
Yahoo!
Nekomaru, what the heck are you wearing?
Yay! The sea! The water is so cool! It feels great! Ugh, too salty! This water's too salty! It's not going easy on me.
Hey, I got some suntan lotion from the supermarket. Would anyone like a rub down?
Oh, Terry.
Oh, you're quite considerate. Now then, will you apply it right away?
Eh? Rubbing lotion on a muscular man. All right, no problem. My tastes are pretty open, you know.
You seem a little too open, like you're covering too many bases by yourself.
I'll make sure to slather you with lots and lots of oil.
Oh, God.
What is this feeling of intense bloodlust?
It feels like a resort. There's no other way to describe it. Seeing the other students having all this fun, Yep, I'm very happy. Everyone seems to be getting along with each other, so I'm very happy. I thought this would be hard, so everyone got used to it. They're all acting like ultimates.
Ding, ding, ding!
Let's keep up the pace and all do our best to peacefully enjoy this heart-throbbing school trip. What's this feeling of alienation? I can't really put it into words. Am I really wrong about all this? Fine. I just gotta do it, right? Then I'll do it. That's right, I'll do it.
Huh?
Hajime, did something happen? Hey, hand me one of those swimsuits. Jeez, I can't believe I was the only one wearing. I feel like an idiot. Don't care anymore. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna seriously enjoy myself and have fun.
Hey, you guys! Don't forget about me! Hey, wait for me! Let me join in the fun! Wait, huh?
Suddenly, the sky grew cloudy. Huh? What is this? What's happening? These strange clouds. That doesn't look natural at all. Hey, what's going on? What did you do? This is obviously not right. It was just sunny just a few minutes ago.
Hey!
What is this? Huh? I didn't do anything. What is all this? There's no way. Something like this shouldn't be happening. And at that exact moment, just want to seem like this couldn't get any more confusing. It suddenly happened. Monokuma.
Mic check! Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
That voice was so laid back and so gleeful that it seemed out of place. But it was different than Usami's. As if an endless storm of malice could be felt raging behind that laid back voice. But Junko was dead. That moment I felt it, my blood shuddered. Wait. If Junko's dead, how is Monokuma still alive?
Surprised? You were totally surprised! Right? Now then, sorry to keep you all waiting for so long. Let's leave all this worthless entertainment behind. It's time for the main attraction. You guys better hustle over to Jabberwock Park.
Could it be?
Voice. If this is very bad, I gotta do something.
I won't let you.
It's all up to me. Hey, wait.
Very strange.
Seems that an unusual occurrence. It's best if we go to Jabberwock Park, was it? Let's hurry.
Hey!
Hey, wait. But what about everyone who's swimming?
Naturally.
There's no time to wait for them to change. I have a bad feeling about this. I'll head over first. What the heck is going on? I'm really pissed with something stupid. What is this? What the heck is going on? Okay, Jabberwock Park, right? Okay. Oh. Okay, automatically take me. Oh, excuse me. As we arrived at Jabberwock Park, Usami's shouting voice could be heard ringing throughout the park.
I won't let you.
Where are you? Where are you hiding? Hiding? Who are you talking to? And there he is. Okay.
Hey!
Where are you? Show yourself. Monokuma.
Why, hello there! Thank you all for waiting! Long time no see, guys! I am Monokuma! I'm the headmaster of this academy!
It's not an academy though, we're on an island.
Monokuma appears!
Now that I've made my dashing appearance, the first thing I need to say is...
Lame!
This is so freaking lame. Lame, I say, lamer than the lamest lame sauce. Oh wait, lame sauce? Is that tasty?
Hey!
I thought it was you. But how? Why is Monokuma here? Monokuma?
Silence!
Ah, shut up.
Hey,
I'm loving you, no? I'm about ready to barf thanks to your lukewarm attitude. You're stuck with this heart-throbbing sculpture crap anyways. I'm bored, so hopelessly bored.
Hey!
Let's just think, for them all, you better knock off this farce right now.
What are you thinking?
Gotta make this, meet the demands of the world. Nobody wants to see high school students living calm and peaceful lives. What everyone wants to see is other people's misery and despair. What the heck is with this stuffed animal? Nothing he says is making any sense.
What?
What's going on? What is that thing?
I won't let you!
Be careful, everyone. Stay back and leave this to me. I don't know why Monokuma is here, but as long as I have this magic stick...
Yeah!
Opening! What the heck is flying out of that cloud? It's like ice cream and stuff.
Victory!
And there goes the staff.
No! My magic stick!
Now then, what to do after my flawless victory?
Execution?
First of all, you're too plain. White rabbits are far too plain. So, I'm gonna make you in my image. This is what happens when you defy me. I'll crunch ya. I'll bite ya. I'll rip you apart.
What the heck is going on?
Hey, hold still. This wooden stick isn't gonna shove itself in, you know?
No! That's a no-no! That's a big no-no!
Ta-da! All done!
What? What is this?
She said.
No!
I'm not supposed to look like this. Change me back to normal.
What's this?
My guide to finding a big brother's fashion sense is Monomi, a little troublemaker.
Hey!
Big brother, Monomi.
My little sister!
Your current position is too wishy-washy, so I'm setting you up my little sister, Monomi. Those are your external setting, after all.
Hey!
I'd have to be your little sister.
What?
Big sister then? You want to be the older sister that got separated at birth?
I don't like this.
That doesn't really feel right. Yep, you're definitely more like a little sister.
Call me Big Brother!
That's how it's gonna be, Monomi. From now on, if you ever disobey me, I'll never forgive you. Ow! Even the display changed to Monomi. Oh, that's funny. On the left-hand side there, it used to say Usami. Now it says Monomi.
I won't forgive you!
As long as you make it to your own settings.
Stupid fool! Do you think you can win against me?
Man, he is really laying the smack down on her.
It hurts a lot when you punch me!
How about that? Now you've learned your lesson. What is this? Living stuffed animals fighting each other? That's like completely insane. If I still had the magic stick, I could have totally been that awful Monokuma. Gee, open yourself open. Even in 1 second, opening is life-threatening on a battlefield.
Hey, hey!
Hey, what's this stupid performance?
Huh?
Who friggin' knows? But it's obvious something bad is happening.
Huh?
What is going on? Huh? Oh, she's all weird looking. Weird looking? She matches me now, you know. How insensitive.
What the?
There's more of them?
What did you say?
What does this mean? What is this black and white tanuki?
Ferret!
I'm not a tanuki, I'm a bear, I'm Monokuma.
What's going on?
I don't understand it myself, but a new stuffed animal appeared? I mean, why is this stuffed animal even talking?
Damn it!
Seriously, I'm not a stuffed animal. I'm Monokuma, the headmaster of Hope Academy.
This is...
Monokuma?
Huh?
Did you say headmaster?
Anyway...
I'm gonna try and give people different voices as I can, if I remember. Regardless, it appears everyone has gathered. Now then, as the headmaster, I shall make a formal declaration. From this point onward, the killing school trip will now commence. Killing school trip? A school trip where everyone gets along has no simulation at all. And it's so boring. Nobody wants to play a game like that.
Hey! Hey!
You guys agree with me, right?
Thank you for waiting!
So let's begin our killing school trip.
Do your best.
After you guys are the contestants.
You're kidding, right?
Contestants?
I won't forgive you!
What are you saying? I'm looking at possibly no such sporting events.
Ow! It hurts a lot when you kick me, too! Monami's such a dumb child.
Jeez, your brain is tiny, Monami. How many times do I have to tell you? Pay attention this time, except in manga, little sister's never smarter than her big brother.
Allow me to explain!
Now then, we got off topic for a while. Let's get back to the explanation of the killing school trip. What do you mean, killing school trip?
What are you saying?
Isn't it obvious? You guys are gonna kill each other.
Well...
Kill each other. I see.
Are you kidding me?
Kill each other?
No way, no way, no way!
What are you just saying? That's impossible.
No.
Do you think it's kind of lame and boring that you can't leave the island unless you all get along? So I'm changing the rules.
Yahoo!
If you want out this island, then please kill one of your friends. And then make it through the class trial without getting caught. Class trial?
That's right!
The class trial is the real charm of this killing school trip.
Allow me to explain!
If one of you gets murdered, the survivor members must participate in the class trial. I am going to read this normally because there's a lot. At the class trial, there will be a showdown between the black and killer and the other spotless students. During the trial, you present your arguments about who do you think the blackened is. The outcome will decide your popular vote if you have arrived at the correct answer. One of the blackened killer will be punished. The rest may continue their school trip. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who gets free with murder will survive and the rest of you will receive your punishment. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
In other words...
This means if you kill someone and make it through the class trial, you get to live and leave the island. However, if you're found guilty during the class trial, then you will be punished. It's familiar but simple rule, right?
What the heck?
You keep repeating that word punish over and over. What's the deal with that? Basically, it's an execution.
That is...
Execution?
The pleasing punishment that follows the class trial. This is one of the perks of the killing school trip. What sort of spine-tingling punishments will we see? I can't help it. I'm already getting excited. There may even be some unique punishments, like impaling you through the head with a thingamajig claw.
What? Any method of killing is fine. Popular ones like bludgeoning, stabbing, strangling, and poisoning. To shooting, beating, running over, burning, bombing, slashing, drowning, electrocution, crushing, cursing.
Shing!
Please choose whichever killing method you prefer. There's no time limit, so you can kill as you please. It's an all-you-can-murder buffet, a theme park of murder.
That's awesomely
That's what the killing trip is
pop-tastic!
all about. I clutched my chest without realizing it. With each beat of my heart, a sharp stabbing pain coursed through my body. I didn't understand what was happening to me.
Damn it.
Don't mess with me.
That's right.
I'm gonna kill someone.
No way!
I'm not ordering anyone to kill it. To kill. Whether you kill it, it's entirely up to you.
No!
But be careful. Youth doesn't last forever. That'd be too late if you guys wait till you're in your 40s to start killing each other.
I won't believe. I don't believe any of this.
I don't believe any of this.
What's going on?
What if somebody gets murdered? Does that mean we'll never leave this island?
Who knows? Anyway...
If you all go through this, killings go trip in a healthy and positive manner.
What's going on?
Wait just a minute, why do we have to do this?
What's this?
Well, it's obvious. There's a reason you need to kill each other. Okay.
Hold on!
You've been running your mouth for quite some time now.
I have no idea!
I don't want to get violent, but if I have to... But if I do, I have no idea what might happen. He reminds me a little bit of Sakura.
I'm gonna do it!
What, a fight? Do I need to beat the crap out of that black and white bear?
Let's go.
Who would dare to try to kill? I'll put a stop to it with force if necessary.
Why, you?
I keep saying stupid stuff that the athletes in our group are going to lose their patience.
Fine.
That's all. Well, I guess I expected this reaction. If you guys want to do things by force, then I'll have to fight back with little force of my own.
Hey!
Force? What are you going to do? Sir, O gods who dwell between light and darkness, and according with our contract, I summon thee now.
Come forth, Mana Beasts!
I'm sorry, what? What the heck? I've seen lots of strange and surprising things since I first arrived at this island. But still, the phenomenon taking place right in front of me was blowing me out of this world.
What is
Why did the
this?
statue move?
Wrong!
That's no statue, they're mild beasts. Monster.
Hey!
No, just as I said, they're mild beasts. The strange thing about the genuine surprise is that when it happens, your voice won't let you express it. I was forced to accept that. The sudden appearance of a monster might be normal in anime or video games. And that's precisely why I couldn't grasp the reality of the situation. I couldn't even feel fear. All I could do was stand aghast.
No!
No, this can't be. This is just too weird.
Don't tell me.
Am I having a nightmare or something? Whatever he says, he's just admitted his brain is a total flower patch.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, you're a skeptical bunch. But if something doesn't fit within your narrow notions of common sense, you just deny it outright. How stupid, ignorant cavemen are better than you all.
I don't like this.
Classified bands according to the genres of disease and modern age.
Everyone!
Please stay back. I will protect everyone.
I can't lose!
In order to cost my own life, I will protect everyone. Huh? What's this? I know, this is not a sickly sweet sense of justice makes me want to puke.
Let's go!
Alright,
It's punishment time!
Yeah, but save it to everyone. Wait, are we seriously doing a punishment already? Oh, poor Mono. Peace. Holy crap.
Huh?
What is that? It's the first stage. The enemies are dead.
What?
Is that a demon? Perhaps it's a weapon from the future? Nowadays, for faithful weapons are destruction. The sudden appearance of a monster. Even though a life-threatening monster appeared, not a single one of us tried to run away. It's not that we didn't realize it was a monster. We were just vastly out of our element. We never experienced anything like this before. Had no idea how to deal with it. Okay, this one's becoming a little too anime-ish. That reality is very lethal at this particular moment. That's right, this is what I wanted. Okay. There is something strange going on. The first game was within a reasonable balance of real life. This one is just completely freaking out there. This feeling of despair, I give an example, was totally the right call. Like the exuberantly laughing Monokuma, we were completely frozen. As though we'd forgotten to breathe. We just stood there, horrified. We were powerless. No different than ants washed away in a storm.
Well now.
Hi then, I believe I made my point.
Just so we're clear, you guys can't defy me.
No, any violence against Headmaster will be met with punishment.
If you don't want to end up as fish food, you better not disobey me. Just so you know, I don't feel mercy or sympathy, 'cause I'm a bear after all. An excuse like, I got high off this tropical atmosphere, won't work on me at all.
Also, in addition to the killing skill chip, I've already updated the e-handbook. There's rules for the killing skill chip are written, so you can better read them carefully. So you better read them thoroughly. Ignorance of the rules, no excuse either. Well, that's also true for any society, really. Now then, gotta remember there's still waiting a harsh school trip. After we said his piece, Monokuma and his mono beast vanished before our eyes. In truth, I was horribly tired. Everything was just so unreasonable. I didn't even care if this was the aftermath. Everyone else looked the same. We all had this tired expression on our pale faces.
That's...
What just happened?
I won't believe. I won't believe.
He was shaking. It just said terror. It just said terror all over. I just won't believe it. That's all there is to it. It'd be one thing if they were up against a human or animal. What the heck can we do against a monster like that?
What's going on?
It's impossible. There's something impossible happening.
It's certainly possible.
Well, it's not really impossible. Those mono beasts, or whatever they're called, are machines. Those Monokuma must also be the same. As long as they're machines, means someone made them and is controlling them.
Then...
Who could be responsible? Why were we put into this unexplainable situation?
Answer me!
Hey, who is it? Who? It could be anyone. It's not like I believe it anyway. There's no way I'd believe something like that.
Anyway...
Apparently, are you guys hungry? Let's just stop thinking about this and just eat.
Oh.
You can eat first.
Listen.
No matter how confused or upset you are, I don't mind. However, remember this. I don't know who in the world is orchestrating this, but we don't need to be cautious of those machines, or even whoever's controlling them. More than anything, we must be cautious of...
ourselves. Being brought to a tropical island with complete strangers in order to kill each other to escape.
I wonder if we've actually already known each other again, lost our memories. If that's just like the first game.
That creates fear in our minds, and the desire to escape that hopeless fear is our worst enemy.
Oh, maybe that's not toilet paper sticking out of, Nekumaru, I think his name is. Maybe it's like a towel or something, because he has it here too. We looked around at each other's faces. It was obvious from looking at their expressions. Everyone was forced to admit the truth of what he just said. We had to be honest with ourselves and admit that we had also had that potential. Only a student who kills a classmate can escape this island. Which means in order to escape this hopeless situation, we must sacrifice a person. However, there's a possibility that a killing may never occur, but even if I'm no different, so can I be truly confident something like this isn't going to happen? No, there's no way I can know for sure. In this nightmare of a situation, I don't have the confidence to say that outright. Once you're suspicious of something, you'll start to be suspicious of everything. Even of yourself. That is why it felt so hopeless. That day became a day unlike any other. A day which held a more significant meaning. It was a special day. A very meaningful day full of despair. That was the beginning. The killing school trip had begun, and this tropical island was the stage. Going through another intro. I think this is the proper intro now. This is the proper intro. Monokuma, Monomi. Hajime Hinata. Chiaki Nanami. Sonia Nevermind. Kane Owari. Hiyoko Seiyojin Gundam Tanaka. Kazuichi Soda. Mahiro Kozimi. Terutiro Hanamura. Some of the names I know I'm mispronouncing and I apologize. Even though I've heard them, I still remember. Nagito Komida. Nekumaro Nidai. Buki Miyoda. Peko Yama. Mikan Sabuki. Fuyuhiko Kuzurio. Byakuya Togami. Danganronpa. I wonder what that actually translates into. Prologue. Welcome to Dangan Island. Panic at the heart-throbbing school trip. End. Surviving students, 16. Blood. Hello. Who are you? Obtain presents. Faux show broken wand. Murderous marooning. Trophy earned. What would you like to save? Lecture's handbook. Once the murder takes place, a class trial begins shortly thereafter. Participation is mandatory for all surviving students. If the blackened is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. If the blackened is not exposed, the remaining students will be executed. As a reward, the surviving blackened will be forgiven of their crime and allowed to leave the island. A body discovery announcement will play as soon as 3 or more people discover a body for the first time. Destroying any property on this island without permission is expressly prohibited. This includes the surveillance cameras and monitors. You are free to investigate this island at your own discretion. Your actions in this regard are not limited. Additional school trip rules may be added at the headmaster's discretion. As I raised my head from my e-handbook with a heavy sigh, I saw the dark courtyard of the hotel. I sat on the beach, paralyzed with thought. Bench. Haha. Sat on the bench with paralyzed thought. Is he really going to make us do this? There was no way I could believe that this was now my reality. Even so, this is undeniably real. No matter how much I didn't want to believe it, the moment I experienced it and felt it for myself, it became undeniably real. This is a reality that could not be more different from my usual daily life. School, studying exams, job hunting, going for walks, going to school, riding the train, lectures. That kind of daily life is no longer mine. As I looked up, I saw stars glimmering in the night sky, covering the sky like a sheet. They looked as if they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. For the first time since I arrived at this island, instead of the night sky I had grown accustomed to, I saw a night sky that was far too beautiful. As I stared blankly into the night sky, I suddenly imagined those words in my mind. The student who murders their classmate will be able to leave this island. When we were forced to hear those words, we just stood there silently. Nobody said a word, and eventually, everyone scattered and vanished. And it led straight on the first night, a night so beautiful it enchanted me. And yet, my heart was horribly upset. That kind of beauty was definitely far different than my usual day of life. I'd actually like it if in one of the Danganronpa games you actually could play as one of the murderers. Like, that'd be kind of interesting. Like, if during one of the later class trials you actually have to commit the murder or something. That'd be kind of cool. Chapter 1, Destination Despair, Daily Life. Ah, the familiar sound.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. It is now 10 p.m. Nighttime can be confusing. If you're out at night and accidentally meet a killer, then it sucks to be you. But if you're worried about that and can't sleep, I've prepared a cottage on the hotel grounds for each of you. Every single one of you, please feel free to rest in your own rooms. However, before you go to bed, I strongly recommend you lock your doors. You never know who might be planning to kill you. Bye-bye.
Okay. That's ominous. A cottage, huh? What am I even sitting on? Guess I was sitting on one of the chairs. Husband's cottage. I think at the start of the next day I might actually just end the stream because I'm really getting tired. As soon as I did the couch, I collapsed onto the bed. What the heck? As soon as I screamed silently to myself, I buried my head in my arms. I didn't want to see anyone anymore. I just wanted to be alone forever. I have nobody I can trust. Because even if I wanted to trust them, I don't know anything about them yet. The only person I can trust is myself. No, even I don't believe that. In truth, after I was forced to hear the dumb rule, you can't leave unless to kill someone, I realized there's a part of me that really wants to get off this island. And, at that moment, I let out a scream. A scream erupted from my mouth. I don't feel like screaming. It rushed out my mouth like water from a collapsed dam. Why me? Why'd I have to go through with this? I began to lose my voice and it faded entirely not long after. What followed was silence. No, not complete silence. I heard the faint sound of crashing waves in the distance. As if the waves were murmuring into my ears, this is no longer the world you knew. And once again, buried my head in my arms. Why am I here? What am I doing here? I forced my eyes shut. I wasn't tired or anything, but I just wanted to sleep, if only for a little while. I wanted to put an end to it all. And if by chance I managed to wake up the next day, it would be awesome if I was back to my normal life. With these meager expectations, I fell into a light sleep. Hey, Monokuma Theater. I don't think I'll come back. Ahem.
Danganronpa 2!
To those of you who purchased Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, thank you very much. To those of you who are buying Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair from a friend, you always risk losing friends when you borrow their things, so you should buy your own copy just to be safe. It's been a while since my main story started. I'll give you the keynote address right now. From now on, I promise I'll be charmed by this world that really deserves to be called a true game. So make sure you express yourself in the heart-throbbing action to your heart's content.
Now then, until the very end, please enjoy this game to the fullest!
Now, like I said, I've purchased Danganronpa 2 Danganronpa 1.2 or whatever it is, which includes 1 and 2. Which, if you plan on actually buying the games for yourself, I would highly suggest doing. Unless there's going to be a version that comes out with all 4 games.
Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is going to be another perfect tropical day!
Gonna be another beautiful day.
Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
So, definitely wasn't a dream after all. I was forced to acknowledge that yet again, which put me in a bad mood from the get-go. Guess for now I should go outside.
No, no, no!
You're not allowed to go out. Monokuma, why are you here?
No way!
Hey now, don't be so worried. You're here for fun reasons. Fun reasons?
Hey,
I want you to find my stuffed animals. Got ahead of myself and made too many.
Phew!
But I thought it'd be worse to just throw them away, so I put them all over the island.
If you please.
Just get all over your service if you go right ahead and look for them all. Why do I have to do something like that?
Too bad!
Yes, I said so. Can't say no. I've already had one of them in this room, and I won't let you out until you find it.
Well?
Goodbye. That's a selfish stuffed animal. Haha.
Huh? I've been found?
Hey, 10 monocoins.
Well
Great
done.
job. I still love these monocoins. I'm so generous.
Isn't that wonderful?
These coins can be changed for fabulous items at the beach and the rapid punch market. I've also seen the stuffed animals some of the places too. So do your best to look for them. And find them all. Surprise, surprise. What? Never mind, I should just go. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end this here for the first part of Danganronpa Goodbye Despair, because holy crap. So we're on an island. We all don't know each other. There are some freaking weirdos in the group. There are now mono beasts roaming around ready to kill us if anything happens. And now I also have to find stuffed Monokuma. This is where the Monokuma plushies their place. Putting stuff like this here without my permission. That was going to tell me which ones I had. And this is so different. 729 until next growth. Holy crap. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me in this part of Danganronpa. I don't know when I'll be able to live stream next. Yeah. Next time, depending on how much time I actually have to live stream, it might include the first murder. I really want to know why the heck Byakuya is back, and why he's so fat. Also, is this before or after the first game, because Junko is dead? I'm really confused. More of the story, I hope, will be given to us as we go. So, anyways, thank you all so much for joining me. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. And I will see you all in the next stream or video. Take it easy. Bye-bye.